Hey guys, how are you today? Today I plan to make a very short video because, as you guys know, I do these videos mainly when I pick up my son at school and I have a meeting coming up. So but I still want to do it. I don't, as much as I can, I want to make my videos. But today's message really is about loving ourselves first before anybody else. And I have mentioned this before. I know this is very hard, especially for parents, to accept. I myself, there was no way that anybody could tell me something like that without me looking at them like they were crazy. But I got to understand that. I do have to come first because, with everything else, as within, so without. And so it mainly starts at home. So it's like you want to be able to provide your best, especially to the people that you love, those around you in your home and everything, right? And for you to be able to provide your best, you have to feel at your best within. So take your time to take care of yourself. Do some self-love activities, get a massage, go do your nails, whatever makes you happy. It doesn't have to be that, you know on top of that, a lot of us most of our pain comes from childhood, and until we don't fix those childhood wounds, it will be very difficult for us to heal the adult us. So let's make sure that we also take time to heal our child, our inner child. A lot of us, we went through so much trauma. So how do you heal your inner child, right? Doing things that you love doing as a kid, becoming a kid, going backwards and becoming a kid again, becoming your own parent. I'm not saying your parents were bad or anything like that. My parents, they did what they could with what they knew. So it's like, it's not just your parents, it's your environment and everything like that, but it's the whole community that raises you even if they don't mean to. It's the whole entire community, and that entire community has an effect in your life. So it might be a negative way also. So try to heal those things by doing things that you love doing as a kid. Me personally, I love to draw. I love to write poems. I wanted to always be very creative, even though I really wasn't too much when I was young, because, I was very limited to the things I actually had time to do. I had to grow up very early in age. So it's like my childhood, I missed a lot of moments. But what made me happy was writing, drawing, things like that. And, dancing, turning around. It can be anything. It can be anything. So I, thankfully, I am somebody that has always been very, very childlike. I always had that child energy, which is a blessing to me, considering the fact that I missed a lot of my childhood. But I've always been a child inside. So I just been a responsible child in a way. Not all the way responsible, but I take care of my stuff. So but I'm always a child. I'm always willing to be with the kids, act like a kid, and not caring what anybody thinks, because it helps me also heal. But you also, children love that. Children love when, it's not just a parent, it's not just an adult, but it's like another kid that they can be with. And we need that. Children, they give us that beautiful energy that uplifts us and gives us energy. So I encourage you, if you like to just spin like a child, go ahead. Actually, there is a practice, like an esoteric practice of like spinning, a certain number of times or whatever. But it's just little things like that. We have to observe children and animals. They are the ones who truly teach us again how we should be living. We can learn so much from them. But yeah, take care of yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back for everything you've done, all right, for being so amazing. know that you are. You know all the things you've been through. You know everything you had to like overcome, you know, and you're still here. You're still here. So congratulate yourself. Take time to love yourself, to you know, to just realize how amazing you truly are. You know, like I was telling you guys, you know, not too long ago, I couldn't even do videos with my actual face because I saw myself very ugly. I really did. And throughout most of my life, I did. Through most of my life, I just couldn't understand what people saw in me. You know, my entire life, I've always been told, you're so beautiful, you're this, you're that. You know, I could never see that. As much as I tried, you know, there were some days that I would tell myself, I'm not that ugly, you know. But it was because I had so much, like, I had too much inside of me. And I was seeing a lot of ugly things, not just inside of myself, but like, you know, too many ugly memories and things like that. And that was reflecting in the outside for me. Maybe others didn't see it that way because I will always try to treat others with love and respect, so they probably saw the beauty in that, you understand? But I, knowing, you know, the ugliness that was inside of me, or the things I have seen or experienced or whatever, it was on my face. It was reflecting too much. And it's not until very recent that I started being able to appreciate myself and tell myself, you are beautiful. And it doesn't have to be anything with like actual looks, you know. It's like your heart will just make you see yourself and others in such a different light, you know, in such a beautiful light, you know. So love yourself, you know, take care of yourself, do little things for yourself here and there. I also buy myself flowers, you know, things like that. I love flowers, so I buy them myself. I don't have to wait for anybody to give it to me to make me feel, you know, worthy. I am worthy, and you know, I reward myself with little things here and there, you know, while still showing the utmost love and respect for my children, for everybody around me, everybody that deserves, you know, my love and attention and everything like that, 100%. But that's, you know, I'm able to do that because I feel myself up first now. Back then I didn't. So I was given, you know, a distorted version of me because I was trying too hard to give from places that were not filled within me. So I learned to fill my cup first, and by, you know, filling my cup, what I'm trying to say is make myself happy first, you know, make sure that my mental, spiritual, you know, all those parts of me are happy and satisfied, because it will reflect, and it will reflect in the way you treat others. It will reflect in your energy. You will start attracting positivity into your life and everything, and it will just reflect on your outside world, as within so without. So I encourage you to please take care of yourself first, congratulate yourself first, love yourself, you know, hug yourself, kiss yourself, everything you could think of that you feel you would love for somebody else to do for you, you can do it yourself also. Okay, you have to learn to make yourself happy first, and everybody else is just a bonus. All right, I leave you guys with this message. I love y'all. Thank you so much for being here and for sharing this moment with me, and nos vemos mañana. Bye.